Good evening, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Kryptocraft. This is going to be a little bit different of an episode than we normally do, because in this episode, we are joining the PrankWars. So, a little while back, we invited Fwipp to join the server, and he has been on the server a huge amount lately. Surprisingly, he's not on right now, but I think he's busy with other projects, possibly with HE server or something like that right now. Hopefully we can at least get back to spawn before he decides to hop on. But even if we don't, we're nowhere close to spawn and nowhere that he is ever going to find our little prep area here. Now, what I'm doing right now is building a pen that I can put a couple of buildings with a huge number of doors so that I can bring some villagers over from this village here and let them breed recklessly and with no abandon, so I can create a huge amount of villagers over here. And the idea that I had is to basically fill Fwipp's house with villagers, as many of them as we can possibly pack in there, and we'll close off the doors so that he can't, or so that the villagers don't accidentally get out, and because I mean we gotta watch out for our villagers' safety and all that. So that's the idea, and the main part here is just to build a wall around this little area. And then we'll build a couple of basic little houses and basically pack them full of nothing but doors. So I'm going to get back to leveling out this area and building out the wall and lighting everything up here really good so that we can have our villagers over here safely. And I'll be back with you guys in just a couple minutes. Okay, and after going and getting the filler and doing a little bit of setup, much more efficient than trying to clear this out using traditional tools, and now we have our area that we're going to work with. Now, I haven't done any research on what the most efficient methods of breeding villagers or anything like that are. Let me double check something here, because my portal... Okay, good. The other side of that is still active, so just thought I'd make sure since it deleted the portal in the process. So, what we're going to do here is real quickly... Well, actually, no. We're going to sketch the layout of this out first. Now, what I have in mind here is kind of a two-layer setup. And I think what we're going to do is basically have... let's see, my chests are in the way, but that's okay. We're going to have, on the bottom of it, the corner, and we'll do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 doors. And then we'll have it go this direction. Actually, you know what? I need to start this closer to the wall. We're going to start right here. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's get these out of the way, because we want to give as many doors as possible here. We'll leave a 2 wide walkway, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So not quite the same size, but close enough. And then going this direction, we'll do 7 this way. So this side will be 7 by 6, and the other side will be 7 by 7 on the inside of it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Is that the way I counted this? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's the same size. 3, 4, 5, 6. And we're just going to set up a bunch of these little houses like this. And it wastes a bit of interior space, but I'm not... I guess I could go narrower with this, because all I really need on top is a corner, and then this could be... But then I don't think I can fit one more of these in that space, so... It doesn't have to be absolute maximum for this, so I'm not too concerned if I end up wasting one potential spawning space. And I may be able to use the filler again to fill in this pattern if I go and get the bricks. And the idea here is basically we create our outer walls, we put a floor, and then on the second level we put just have a walkway around the outside and have a second floor built with a stairs of some kind up to it that our villagers can walk around and get to even more doors. And if we have room, we could even take this up a 3rd level. So let's, now that we have the basic positioning for our pathway, and I'm not sure how to get rid of that filler frame either, so we may have to just live with that for the moment. But now that we have our pattern on where the walkways are, let's go through the outer ring and the center area and get torches all lighting the area up. And once we do that and get the first part of a building put together with all the doors in it, then we'll go fetch some villagers. So I'm going to finish lighting this up, and go back over to the other side and find our center line here. Should be right here. And this should be pretty good. We'll also add a couple of torches inside each building once we get those framed out to help ensure that we don't have any unwelcome guests join our villagers here. So let's go ahead and grab our wood and turn that into planks. And I should bring a project table over here because the number of doors that I want to create is pretty large, and it's going to be a pain to... It's like I can only carry a couple of them at a time right now. So I may actually go and do that as well. For the moment, let's put a couple of doors in here. And the idea is we just go all the way around this ring with doors, and then we will bring some villagers over here to start populating our special village. And with the portal gun, let me just get this all filled in here. We'll fill this in this way for the moment. The nice thing is with the portal gun, we can just pick up our villagers and move them. We don't have to set up mine carts or anything like that to get our villagers over here. And I'm just doing this so that I can bring a couple of them over to get it started. There we go. And some lights. One in each corner should do the trick. There we go. Pick up all of our planks. And now let's go grab a couple of villagers. We're just going to take 2 of them over here for the moment. And from those, we can let them breed and start populating the village here. And I suspect that they will do so fast enough to suit us as well. Hi guys. You, come with me. You stay right there for a moment. Oops. Come back here. Hey guy, where are you going? No. Guy. You need to come this way. Let's fly away from our skeletons here. He's looking at me like, what the heck are you doing? Bring you into land here. Maybe take you closer to this, maybe take you closer to this little jury rig hut here. And, welcome to your new village, dude. And let's go get one more, and then I'll time-lapse the next portion of this recording. So let's find us another suitable villager here. Guess from the same place will do. That guy wants to be a volunteer. Where'd he go? Let's put that there. Hi, guy. You volunteered for a move. And then, of course, the idea is once we get enough villagers in here, we'll bring them all together as best we can. And then we will deliver them to Fwipp's place so that he can have his share of villagers. Because he's been doing a bit of stuff with... Oh, he was talking about using transformation powder to turn a goblin spawner into a villager spawner. So, there we go. We got 2 little villagers hiding in there. I'm going to unload my inventory and time-lapse the next portion here, which will probably be include getting a project table over here and loading this place up with doors. So I'll be back in a moment and enjoy the time-lapse. Okay, it seems like I have drastically underestimated the amount of wood that I was going to need for this, for the setup of this prank. I am completely out of the wood that I brought over. I didn't bring a huge amount, but I did bring... I thought I brought quite a bit, but not nearly as much as I thought it was. So I've got 4 of the base structures built here. Now what I had in mind for the roof of this was basically just the same thing again, just very basic structure here. I also haven't seen them actually talking to each other yet, but hopefully that will happen. I may also bring a couple more villagers over from the village just to get this seated and get it moving on a little bit. And yeah, he's just kind of off on his own. I'm pretty sure they are seeing this as a village because they are using the doors and going inside. Oops, too far. So I think they are definitely seeing this as a village. They just haven't decided that they need to make more villagers yet. And there should be plenty of doors for them to think that once they actually decide to start talking to each other. So, in any case, I am going to do a bit more resource collecting because we are definitely going to need more wood to make a lot more doors because we definitely want to make this spectacular. And without enough doors, then it's going to take a while to get there. Plus, I'd have to actually store all of the villagers somewhere, and this will make a good storage area. So, anyway, I'm going to do some more prep, and I will be back once I am ready to actually complete this prank and do the actual delivery to Fwipp's house. So, I'll see you guys in just a minute. So, I brought a bunch more villagers over from the village over there, and it looks like we may be having a little villager running around here in just a moment. So, it looks like our little micro houses are working. So, that's perfect. And we can look forward to this growing fairly quickly, I think, once we get more of these structures built. I don't know how many more of these I'm actually going to build just because of how much wood it takes to build them. And I really think if I'm probably going to light up the rest of this area a little bit better. And I think if I get doors put on these 4 buildings, it will probably make enough villagers for me to do what I want. Wow, so I think that's probably what we're going to do. And I also discovered, accidentally, that all I have to do is get all the villagers together, and I have a really easy way of delivering them. because I can just place the portal right under their feet and they just pop right through into the other side. So that's going to be the delivery mechanism. I don't have to actually pick up each one and carry it over. So that will save a huge amount of time when I go to actually deliver the prank. Unfortunately, in discovering that little bit of information, I also ended up moving my home portal over here. So when I get ready to head back, it's going to be a long run to get back home. But that's the way it goes sometimes. Anyway, I'm going to continue getting these villagers going, and I still have to collect some more wood to make some more houses over here, or make more doors. And you can see a little bit of a party going on here. Still haven't actually seen any little ones yet, but hopefully we'll be seeing them here any time, because I am seeing all sorts of hearts going on. So, in any case, I will bring you guys back as soon as we have more... Ooh, there we go. Our first little midget. Welcome, dude. You're going to be part of a fun prank. So, I'll be back. So, I was getting ready to deliver our friends, and actually ended up forgetting to hit record. So I already delivered them, and surprisingly, Fwipp actually signed on right as I came over here to deliver them. Fortunately, he hadn't come downstairs to betray it too quickly, and I think he knows that something's up, but I don't think he realizes quite what yet. So this is the tunnel that he dug out, with tracks going out to spawn, and we didn't want any villagers escaping out the tunnel, so we closed that off. And brought a bunch of villagers. I actually delivered them all upstairs, but they seem to be finding their way downstairs. And I closed off the outside on the doors. So he's got lots of friends here, and I left him a note. It seemed a bit lonely to have such a big house and no one to share it with. I hope you and your new friends get along. So now we're going to head back to spawn. Close this back up so they don't wander off outside here. We're going to head back to spawn and clear the delivery portal. I'm actually going to clear it over here initially just so that it's not anywhere in his house. Oh, there's a penguin out here. So yeah, that way he can't accidentally discover the our villager rehabilitation spa, as I named it. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I will link to Fwipp's reaction video in the description, so make sure to check out his channel and see what he thinks of his new friends. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.